This time on Finnegan's Garage, it's bye-bye Square Force 1, hello Lincoln Hawk, and also a new shirt. Check this out. That's right, you asked for him, at least the people on Instagram who know about the car. We made a shirt for our 67 Pontiac Firebird that we call the Rubber Duck, and it's finally on sale right now at fsmgarage.com. Look at that beautiful machine. It's filthy from Rocky Mountain Race Week. Needs a bath. How do you feel about this?
I don't know, man. Like this is the nicest square body truck I've ever seen. So,
dude, this thing is mint, like legit mint. And we've fixed every problem it had that we discovered shortly after buying it. Yeah. And as sad as I am, Lincoln Hawk is amazing.
That truck is awesome.
And we're out of room. Like,
yeah.
There's legit no room in the shop for two enclosed Ram trucks. It ain't happening. So, Square Force 1 is officially on the market because we are out of room. And this truck rules. We bought this thing out of Indiana. It sat in a warehouse for about 10 or 15 years. And when we got it, it was mint and ready for a road trip. That was not true at all. Everything broke, but we fixed everything. It has new 19.5 wheels and tires. It has brand new fuel tanks, a completely new fuel system, a brand new MSC Pro Billet distributor. This is a truck with 46,000 actual miles on it. And if you look at the engine compartment, you can tell it is clean and everything is done right. It has a new winch wiring. It has an all new audio system from Hybrid Audio and Zapco, custom CNC built enclosure that is attached to the rear cab wall with magnets, not wood screws. It's done right. The inside of the box is a hardwood floor. It fits pretty much anything you can stick in there. Maybe not a Cadillac, but it fits my drag boat. It fits Blasphemy. The door in the back measures 78 by 88 inches wide and tall. The interior is perfect. The door seals are perfect. There's almost no wind noise. We put a Gearstar level 4 4L80E automatic overdrive trans in this thing, so it's really quiet going down the road. And believe it or not, fully loaded with a drum of fuel, tools, Blasphemy. It goes down the road at 80 with throttle to spare. It goes up hills at 55. I know when you hear 454, you're like, oh man, this thing's gonna suck. Genuinely, it does not, which is why I never diesel swapped it, because it works too good and the truck's too clean. Come on, let me show you. It's dirty because it was on a road trip, but that's the original interior right down to the floor mats. The windows roll up and down perfect. Everything works except the cruise control. That may just be a fuse, I don't even know. Custom built enclosure, this thing thumps. The factory tape deck still works. You can Bluetooth from your phone to the Zapco signal processor. The whole system is controlled through your phone with an app. The tape deck plays through the system. It's got custom kick panels, speakers in the dash, speakers in the rear corners. The thing rips. Other thing I like about this truck is the box is channeled down over the chassis. It's really low to the ground, and it fits under a lot of garage doors. Now it's a mess inside because we haven't cleaned it at all. In fact, there's a case of Corona beer in there. But you have aluminum cabinets up front that are about 2 feet deep. You've got about 4 or 5 feet between the cabinets and the car. It is a wedge style hauler. So your car actually sits up in the box in the front. So you've got room underneath to put easy ups and whatever else you've got in there. It has a headliner. It has carpeted finished walls. This was built by a company that built hot rods and show cars back in the day. They hauled an '89 Grand Prix in this car that actually, I think, won the Riddler Award back in the day. So it's done right. It's done well. It's an all aluminum box. I don't know. I can't say enough good things about this truck. And I genuinely thought we had the world's largest square body ramp truck until we bought Lincoln Hawk, and you'll see that right now. That truck needs a bunch of work, but it's bigger and I can sleep in it, which is why I'm getting rid of this, because my wife's probably gonna throw me out of the house at some point when I keep bringing these cars home. So you need something you can sleep in. Why did we get Lincoln Hawk? Well, it is slightly more useful than Square Force 1. Square Force 1 is 38 feet long and about 9.5 feet high. Lincoln Hawk is 39 feet long and about 11 feet high without the AC mounted on the roof. It has a bed, it has a toilet, it has a generator, it has just more things. In general, we can haul more things and we can camp out at racetracks and staying in hotels, which at this point in time is probably a good idea. Here's the back end of Square Force. It's got a roll-up door, aluminum ramps that slide into the back. This thing is in really good shape. Paint and body is beautiful. This is the only area of the truck, and it's because it gets used so much, where the paint is scratched up. The rear bumper area, this is where the car comes on and off. This is where the ramp's attached. This is the only part of the truck that's actually scratched, really. It's got a backup camera. It's got a camera inside the box. It's got a monitor where the rear view mirror would go, so you can see what you're hauling and whether or not it's moved, and you can see behind you when you're backing up this monster. So, yeah, it's amazing. Let's trade. Or sell, I don't care. And yes, the Finnegan Speed and Marine logo will come off the side. It's hand-painted lettering. It comes off with acetone pretty easy. Don't sweat that. Another good thing I like about Lincoln Hawk, it is a crew cab, mega cab. It is factory stretched. I don't know who did the conversion, but it's a standard crew cab with about 7 inches behind it. And why did they do that? So that they could put a rear bench seat that folds into a bed. Yes, your friends can sleep while you drive. It has a Cat diesel, it has a 5-speed gearbox, it has an air ride driver's seat, not a passenger seat. The passenger, they're getting a rough ride, but the driver, they're just kind of floating down the highway. It needs a bunch of work. The stereo system sucks. I'd like to fix some of the things externally that make it not look so cool. You know, it'd be cool if the bottom half of that truck was stainless and shiny and the top half we rewrapped. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. I almost forgot one more thing. The Rocky Mountain Race Week video is coming. It's tons of footage that we haven't had time to completely go through, and probably next week that'll be up. So just keep waiting. It's gonna be cool. Also, we sold the C50. That's gone. We're moving shops, not out of my garage, but I have another storage shop, and we're moving from one place to another. So we had to get rid of some stuff, and because we bought another even bigger ramp truck, something had to go. So C50's gone to my friend Phil, and he's gonna do good things with it. And yeah, Dave's in the back seat editing, Hunt's driving. We're on our way to a Fast from Finnegan shoot, which is why everything's kind of happening quickly and roughly.